Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Nimithrander, and today I believe it's time we finally caught up with our twin. Specifically, with Lumine. It's been a long while since I actually advanced the plot in the main account, and actually dealt with Lumine and her shenanigans with the Abyss. So, time to get onto that before we jump into Nod Cry's story. So we begin Destined Encounter. Talk to Masrur. Masrur at Port Ormos is currently worrying himself sick over a letter with an unclear address. I wonder, did someone attempt to reach the Traveler again? Not realizing that the Traveler goes literally everywhere, as his name implies. Well, name, I say, his title. Oh, suddenly night.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
So I am. And you're not who I was expecting with a name like Masrur.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Outlander? What do you mean?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
That's a description of wherever Paimon happens to be. Not really a description of where I am, or could be.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Well, good for you, I suppose. Well, let me see the letter then. I am curious who could have sent it. I'm still curious what you meant by Outlander. Are you simply referring to someone outside of Sumeru?
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Yafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaeya. Kaeya, huh?
Kaeya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Underhanded might be a better way to put it. That is definitely Kaeya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Scheming, as per usual. Well, no harm done this time. It'll be nice to catch up with him, I suppose.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Caribert. Between 16 and 1800 hours. Very well. We'll jump straight ahead then, I suppose.
Kaeya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Oh, it's actually not very far away at all. So I guess this is the bar that Kaeya frequents. At least when he's here in Sumeru. There he is. Looks like he's speaking to someone.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Rather proactive, aren't we, Kaeya? And I do not mean that in a pleasant manner. You give Venti a run for his money in your drinking.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaeya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so. It would hardly be the first time you've deceived us in some way, shape, or form.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Or from D-Luke. I'm sure he wouldn't mind getting into it with you over this. After all, much as D-Luke hates the Knights of Favonius, he does still care about Jean. And while he will work with Kaeya, I dare say he's not especially fond of him either.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Very believable. So why are you here exactly?
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Did D-Luke send you then? I find that hard to believe. So you're not working for the Knights of Favonius then, because what exactly would the Knights have to gain by learning about the alcohol industry in Sumeru?
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Could you cut the crap, please?
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Dain Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
You really buying into this, Paimon? Come now.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Dain Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
What did I say about you and D-Luke not necessarily being on good terms? Also, what are the odds that D-Luke hadn't already considered a deal like this? I mean, it's not as if he has nothing to do with the operation of the winery. So, the idea that you alone thought about this, and that only you could have come up with this idea? Call me dubious.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before, then?
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place. And I also don't see any of our usual guides, such as Tainari or Kale with you. So I assume you didn't have to ask for help finding this place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
You don't have to go into great detail, although you do owe us at least something.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Khaenri'ah, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Khaenri'ah, huh? And, as the rumors said, you are connected to Khaenri'ah. I wonder, what would happen if you were to meet with Dainslief alone? And you say that it's close by, underground.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Assuming you're telling us the full truth about this little expedition of yours. Regardless, speaking of Khaenri'ah, how much do you know about it? And what precisely is your connection to it? Also, could you tell me about Arlecchino, for instance? So far as I'm aware, she too has some bond with Khaenri'ah. Though, as I understand it, her bloodline was exiled from the realm before its fall, and thus she escaped the curse of immortality. Or was a descendant of those who left, and therefore her connection with Khaenri'ah was limited beyond those eyes of hers.
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Khaenri'ah was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh well. Good to see you too, Dainslief.
My life had less and less to do with Khaenri'ah as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Khaenri'ah that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
I was wondering when you would show up. And I also found it highly skeptical to think that you would not involve yourself in a conversation regarding Khaenri'ah.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainslief?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainslief, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaeya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
The Abyss Order. The founder of it, no less. Tell me that you knew nothing of this, Kaeya, and maybe I'll believe you.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaeya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaeya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere.
Nice little cop-out. But even that doesn't work, considering you're a knight. And therefore, deadly situations crop up rather often because of your work. Speak on and answer her, Kaeya.
So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Perhaps not, but you are devious. So you'll have to forgive me if I am skeptical of you and your motivations.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I suppose that's fine for now.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaeya.
See you around. And Dainslief, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dain? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions.
I wonder, would Captain Thrain's eyes, if they were not corroded by the curse, would they look a bit like Dain's? And I wonder what color they were originally. But I suppose, well, there's no way to know now, is there? Unless I've missed some official artwork somewhere. Besides, I don't think the captain is gone for good, so there's still hope of seeing his true face. But moving along.
But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that an Alberic founded the Abyss Order? I thought my sibling was the founder, that Lumine had a hand in it. More than a hand, indeed.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
I do.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
And we ran into its effect. Or an aspect of it, anyway. Down below the chasm. Your friend, another knight of Canria, died there. Though, they escaped the curse of immortality. A feat that even the captain only just managed. Though, to be fair to the captain, he was after a fair bit more than simply his own personal freedom. So then, you've got a lead on the Loom of Fate, and hopefully Lumine as well.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister, she mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago. Then what stopped them from using it all this time?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a Vidya forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order? Or are we waiting for the perfect moment? And how would we define the perfect moment? And would that literally wait centuries?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Really? Well, that took a kind of silly turn. Ay. Well,
Everyone should check out Zubair Thief.
looks like we have to go a fair ways. But not too far for fast travel. So, down there, right below the statue of the Seven. That would be around, well, in a field. Yeah, just someone's field.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Then we'll knock.
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dain.
Want him to take the brunt of any consequence, do you, Paimon? Not that it truly matters much. Also, there is such a thing as leaving a field fallow, meaning that you don't plant anything new for a season, or plant a different kind of crop for a season. So, it looking like it hasn't been used in a while doesn't necessarily mean that nothing ever grew here. Giant leaves for door, eh?
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
A bed.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
A box?
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia. Or do you happen to know something about this place that you're not telling us?
Huh?
A mirror?
This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It seems ordinary enough, but shattered.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dain talked this place up.
And a mortar and pestle by the looks of it.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dain.
Medicine in the mirror.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dain?
I have to wonder, what sort of herbs did we just sniff? Because there's all manner of hallucinogens and other nasty things that might be around. Especially in a magic forest like this.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Adversaries, you say? Oh, just some slimes. And I suppose you're going to leave them to me, aren't you? Because they don't want to show us what Dainslief can do.
Monsters? Wow, Dain's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dain, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Bow your head.
Yay.
With all my strength.
Aye.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay, I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Light the bonfire. Hopefully that'll be as simple as pressing a button. Nope, gonna need a pyro unit. Ay ay. Well, in that case, I'll do a small spot of switching things around. I'm gonna give Nilu the Freedom Sworn, extra EM, as well as a few other nice bonuses. But, in order to get the fire going, we'll swap her out for Mawika for a moment.
Anytime, any place.
They took a sec to load there.
Burn it down!
Oh.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Well, you're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dain's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Why on earth would I say the second one? Better than nothing, I guess? That's rather cruel. Although I'm not so sure I'd say the first one either, but given the options, you make my day every day, Paimon.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. In nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat.
Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat. And we're struck down by Renova, the Shade of Death, for our insolence. This would be a rather short-sighted declaration.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Thank you for the concern, Paimon.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, that's a first, Paimon. Not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Good night, then, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Very sweet of you. Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. I wonder how sound asleep that would be, haunted by such memories. And I'm wondering why it sounded like we entered a new domain when we went to sleep. And I do hope that we can swap teammates afterwards, because I kind of dismantled my team to get the fire going.
Time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Ah. Dainslief. Apparently we're extra groggy.
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Your sibling. Did we swap places with Lumine? Without realizing it? Oh, yeah. The choice of wording for Dainslief was interesting. What's that? Paimon, is that you? Star-crossed night. Fortune-mocking pedigree. Oh. Oh dear, looks like we do have to stick with our current team lineup. And I had to dismantle it in order to get the bonfire going. That's annoying me. Ay. Well, not like this team isn't workable. It's just become a Birchin team instead of a Nilu Bloom team. Although not having a healer is a bit annoying. Although Nuvolette makes up for that pretty well.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
You startled me there. Who are you?
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Whoa, whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
You're laughing. Also, is that not the symbol of Khaenri'ah on your chest?
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
So you mean to say you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Yes. curious. Why did you do nothing yesterday, then, when we were snooping around before?
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, if that's your concern.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax. I've been around. It takes a lot to faze me.
Come on then.
Oh, that's a hilichurl, isn't it? What's it doing here? Yeah, that's a hilichurl. Why? A hilichurl. Why do you have a hilichurl in your house?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Huh? You know Khaenri'ah? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Khaenri'ah?
I'm just a traveler. And as it happens, I've met others from Khaenri'ah. Your clothes and your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. And the other statement is also true. I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Khaenri'an. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
That sounds a little too black and white. Spoken like a true Khaenri'an.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly?
The curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Khaenri'ah by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So why did some people turn into hilichurls, while you were afflicted by this curse instead?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So, who is this hilichurl to you?
He is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I am sorry. I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
What do you plan to do now? What are you planning to do around here, more specifically?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Very well. Until Dain returns, I have nothing better to do than to speak to Ida.
Over here.
A crafting bench.
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recover his clarity of mind? You intend to make him human again? Is that possible for a Hilichurl?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason it was banned. Not just because of Conria's disdain for the divine.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
I understand. No matter what, you have to try. I can't really argue with that, now can I? Wishing to speak with your son again must be cruel.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Looks like a mushroom. Though I've never seen the like of it before.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I should have an ample supply of roses, and a handful of lotuses on hand as well.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Very well. Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court, eh? Strange mushroom. Can mushrooms really grow in a field like this? Alright. Let's hope this helps Caribert. The sickness... Didn't read that. Ada, I have your medicine.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me. Is it time to give Caribert the medicine?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch. That can't be easy for someone from Canria. I understand your reluctance. Very well, allow me to handle it in your stead. And that's a thought. Could we simply run off and grab Nahida? Well, perhaps she's listening as we speak. That's a point. It might not go over too well. I certainly wouldn't want Ida attacking Nahida.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
And funnily enough, we actually do have Nahida on hand, but alas, playable Nahida and canon Nahida are not the same thing.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of Wisdom, look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has.
Nahida mocks no one. She is too kind and benevolent for that. I ask you to retract those words, Ida. But you don't know what really happened, do you? It was Renova who cursed you. Not Nahida, not the other Archons. So your curses are misplaced.
God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God! I beg of you.
A good question, for which we still do not have the answer. Not in full, anyway.
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Though admittedly, I am reluctant to actually speak those words. For I do not know if they will be true. And I do not speak falsehoods. But I will do what I can. For this is an evil.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Ida, stop. It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Ida. There might be other reasons it didn't work. You told me yourself. This was a reach, a long shot at best. Do not blame the Seven for this, and certainly do not blame Nahida for it.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment. You only had a partial recollection of something you read in a book. How do you know it ever worked? And besides, did it say anything about being used on hillagers, on cursed people? I can't imagine how it could have, considering the text was written before the first hillager was born.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options, unless you are ready to give up on Caribert.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. And I'll do what I can to continue aiding you. The captain would know that very well.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from, anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field, like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
I don't like your tone, but... fine. Your suffering has moved me, and pity demands that I help.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes quickly. Before you know it, it's 2 in the afternoon.
Please fetch the water. I'll be waiting here.
Strangely specific. 2 in the afternoon. That is very odd. But I did say myself there was magic involved. Although I have to wonder why Dain hasn't returned yet. Yep. I do sometimes miss the traversal here in Sumeru. Just isn't quite the same elsewhere.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course. Your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
No mushrooms. Perhaps the shrew... Hold on. He said that there were... Well, the material is a mushroom.
Silence! Rise with the sun!
And now we're being attacked by mushrooms.
Forest Protector.
Bow your head.
What happened? Was it monsters?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yes. Gather the mushrooms. Grind them up. And then visit the Statue of the Seven. fortunate that I have an ample supply of the other materials. Ida, the medicine's ready.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
But though the curse denies you even this, you still have Caribert.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Yes, I expected that would be an uncomfortable step for you yet.
We're here. Let's begin.
Hilichurl.
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert!
What? He left the house?
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
A lamenter at fate's end. Well, that is certainly a grim title.
That's not Caribert.
No, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this Hilichurl, there's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
I have no notion. So let's go and have a look and see.
Yes. The more we know about Hilichurls, the better.
There he is. So hold on, are all the smaller Hilichurls children?
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Are all the small Hilichurls actually children? And all the larger ones are adults? Oh, that makes this so much worse. There's that domain sound again. I'd like to be able to reselect my team, if at all possible. I'd like to put Nilu back on rotation, but something tells me I shan't be getting the chance.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Look, what are those Hilichurls doing?
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Does it matter if I bump directly into them? They don't seem to be holding weapons. And it feels wrong to disturb them. I wonder if they even can notice me. Nope. Door of Resurrection. Ah, finally. Alright. Now we have our Nuvalet, Lauma, Nilu, and Nahida Bloom team. I'm curious to see how this pans out. I fear that everyone other than Nuvalet will suffer. But Nuvalet himself should be more than adequate to keep us alive. He at least won't be bothered by the bloom damage. Looks like we're continuing to follow them. What the? A gate? A portal to the abyss, is it? And they're walking right through. I suppose it would harbor no fear for them, would it? After all, what worse could possibly be done to them?
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Oh, and the Traveler himself speaks. That's a rare enough thing. Where are we? Some great hall. Are we in Chandria right now? Nope.
Grow!
Leave this place.
Settle down!
Glad that I have both Nilu and Nahida, both Hydro and Dendro. If it had been pure Hydro, I'd have been in trouble right there. Nuvalet can't harm Hydro Slime, after all. Not without a specific catalyst, anyway. One which I don't have equipped. Another teleport. Ah. Now we're on the walkway where those hilichurls were. Oh, and the gate is shut behind us. One gate closes and another opens. Are we expected? Now this is quite the place. It seems to be... The magic in this place is dense if there's literally bits just floating all over the place. Something tells me that was not part of the original architect's design. So what happened here to make it this way? I wonder what Neuvillette would actually believe or say if he were here. Ah, more hydro slime.
I see everything.
A grave trap. Receive my blessing.
Kinda wish that Lauma would also heal a bit. But perhaps that would make her simply too good. Oh well. Now we're just going to take that, are we? There seems to be another teleport up there, but apparently something this way caught the traveler's eye. Oh. Upside down. I wonder... Can we reach it by going up? Nope. At least not by climbing. So then, what happens if I pass through this portal?
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Yes, I thought it might be something like that. And now we have two of these strange items. Ah. And now the path is open. But before we return, is there another gate to open? Well, there may be, but I don't see the mechanism to open it.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Ah, okay. I was thinking I would find it and put it in that tower up back on the floor. But no, we need to go and grab a rune from the tower and bring it to the ceiling. Hold on. That door was open. I guess we didn't get this one open, did we? Nope. Well then, hopefully that portal takes us some way round that gate. Yeah, and so it has. Oh. And going through the portal inverted us once again. And now all 3 have been set in place, and the door will open. Though a door to what exactly? Uh-oh. Abyss Lecter.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Fate?
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Must I slay you then?
Silence!
All eyes on me! This may hurt a little. Share my knowledge.
You poor lost land. With one heart, we...
Desolation! Stone cold suffering! Settle down!
That cold will be a problem.
Positions.
leave this place for the everlasting.
Make yourselves at home.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Pierce the bones! Feel the warmth!
Who was that? He was...
I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
What? Perfect? That creature?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional tastes.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
I see. Not liking the sound of that, if I'm being honest. We're very high up, wherever we are. Oh dear. That looks very bad. Very bad indeed. What am I looking at?
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? The very dead thief. Ida, this place is bad news. We got to go, now. Ida?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner.
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well.
Do you indeed?
You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
What? Ida.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you all right now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
You leave the ominous cave and return to Ida's house. What lies did the voice speak of? And what fate did it foresee? And was it speaking to the traveler or to Ida? Many questions linger. And the voiceover just didn't play there. Well, we were in the middle of making the cure. Don't we still need to get to the Statue of the Seven? Why did we skip it to come back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
I don't like the sound of that, not one bit. But if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
This time tainted by whatever that crystal was.
Caribert?
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
I can't believe it.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yes. It's almost unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption.
Do not speak of Nahida so. She took no part in the calamity of Canria. She wasn't even born then.
But the god we saw in that cave... Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven.
To that, at least, we can agree. It was nothing like one of the Seven.
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
But Ida, that was not a god. That was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy!
You know even less about him than I do, it would seem, since he himself used that title.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Fine. Go ahead. The beginning of the Abyss Order, isn't it? Yep. Portended fate. For some reason, we reverted to my previous team composition with Moeka. Well, nothing for it but to carry on, since I don't seem to actually have a choice in the matter. And we'll just make this an extra long video, considering there's no real option to stop here. The mist awaits us yet again. Well, inward to the unknown sanctuary once again. Presumably we'll have the option to re-establish our team again. The worshipping Hilichurls are not here. Alright. Gotta set up our party once again. I wonder, Well, we'll keep with this for now. Save, perhaps. We sacrifice a little bit of our firepower, but with Prototype Amber, we would gain a bit of healing. Not ideal for Nahida herself, but useful all the same.
Lush as the moon.
Yep. Hydro enemies again.
Receive my blessing. Everyone hold hands.
Where is it?
No! Impossible! What happened?
It's gone. But it was right here.
The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
Unfortunately, that seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot. Let's just get back. We shouldn't leave Caribert for long. He's in a precarious state as it is.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Those were the words he used. You take Ida, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. Seem to be taking their sweet time about it. And I'm guessing we swap back to Moeka.
Caribert? Where has he gone?
He's not here. I was worried about leaving him alone.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off. But why?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we'd have to find him first. There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
The box with the mirror, which was broken.
Oh, no. Did he?
The broken mirror.
The mirror! It's broken!
What does the broken mirror mean? Oh, I know what it means. Caribert took off the mask and saw his new face, or what is left of it.
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
Alas, I think that we're not actually playing as Aether, but as Lumine right now. We're seeing Lumine's experiences. That's why the mirror was intact.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Oh, don't tell me. Did that sinner grant Caribert lucidity just to torment both him
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
and Ida? That would certainly earn him the name Sinner. Who are they?
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilichurl?
Ida.
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilichurls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Stop it, Ida. Stop, or the Forest Rangers and I will have to make you.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilichurls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilichurl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilichurl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
There's still hope. That could well have been Caribert.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Trust me, you do not want to press him right now. The fact that it didn't come to violence is a blessing, in all honesty. Have I gone too far? Perhaps I simply came down in a different way than intended. Wait, was he up there in the trees? Nope, I wandered into a cave. That's not very helpful. Oh, abandoned hut. Definitely not the way we're supposed to go, apparently.
Full throttle!
Hip.
Oh, there he is. I definitely came the wrong way.
Caribert!
We found him.
Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back. Caribert?
He's not responding. Could he have relapsed?
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on. Something's not right with him. What has that strange power done to him?
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
What happened to Caribert?
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Rejoice?
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean, true identity? Ida, are you okay? And what about Caribert?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
But I've never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Kaeya. You're the ancestor of Kaeya. Alberic, you can't be.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
I didn't see clearly. What happened to Caribert?
That is no business of yours.
Why not?
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew.
What do you mean?
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
What? He will become the loom of fate? You're right about this being from the abyss. But the abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Huh? Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
And there it is.
Why did he just call me?
Traveler! Traveler!
Dear, dear Lumine, what have you endured all these long years? And I assume that was Dain calling out to us.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
That's...
What happened while you were unconscious?
That is going to take a long time to explain. And I need to process that first, if you don't mind.
I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss, Alberic. What happened to him? Clothar Alberic.
You mean Clothar Alberic? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, my sister ultimately sided with him, didn't she?
You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a story to tell you.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberic's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what she thought about all of this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clothar Alberic, and that his wife is the woman, I assume. Caribert's mother.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Albery finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did. Perhaps the sinner truly did grant him salvation at an unspeakable price.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
He?
Who's he?
You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years in the past. Ah, but there's the problem. We were connected to the ley lines. So who knows what else could have been tapping into them. We know the Abyss affected them recently.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dain. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
Caribert. Quest completed. Well, that was cruel. Exceedingly cruel. I'm going to have to sit on that for a bit. That was dark. I have to wonder what became of Caribert in the end, and whether his suffering has ended even yet. Well, I'll end it here for today. If you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And as always, have a good day.